Hi guys, in today's video we are going to add Industrial Revolution to my game and other cool stuff. Well, what if you slept in your history class and you don't know what Industrial Revolution is? Industrial Revolution was a period of time that started in Great Britain, where factories and mass production were invented and started. During this time that started in the 1760s, huge technological advances were made, such as the train and other machines, so every item didn't have to be crafted by hand. But you may ask, how does this affect my game? Well, let me explain. Now, when my game is at a stage where I have a pretty versatile system to work with, I decided to start adding the basics to the game so the story can progress. And yes, I have a storyline for the game that I haven't told you guys, because all of these devlog videos have been about developing the game. If you want to hear stories, go to the library. But now, back to the main point. I started out by making a bunch of new models in Blender. Then I coded a system for generating in the map iron. I made the pickaxe usable and made some particle systems with the holy grail of particle systems, the Unity particle system. I also modeled this furnace for smelting the iron rubble to iron ingots. Oh, I didn't tell you about the crafting system that I finally got done. Let me introduce you. This is the crafting system. When you craft an item, the code checks your inventory for required items. If you have them, the code will destroy all of those objects, put the leftovers to a nice stack, and gives you the item that you wanted. In this case, the item happens to be a furnace for which I coded a building system, so you can actually build them. Now here is how the pickaxe and iron ore works. First, the generator locates a random position above the map and shoots a recast at the ground. Then we generate a nice block of iron ore to the point of impact. When the iron ore is destroyed, it will drop iron rubble that can be smelted into iron ingots in a furnace. We don't have a working furnace system right now, but maybe in the next devlog. You may have noticed the health bars above our workstations and iron ores. These health bars work basically like this. There is a world point canvas which contains two UI elements, the borders of the health bar and the fill. The fill is connected to a slider, and by assigning a value to the slider, we can easily change the state of the health bar. Then I wrote some code so we can decide, does the object need to be destroyed with a pickaxe or an axe? This code is pretty versatile, so we can assign it to basically any workstation or object expect of stones, because we don't really talk about those in here. Then I wrote a shader that projects the health bar always on top of other game objects. When the player is looking at the object the health bar is assigned to. This video was pretty short because I wanted to get these updates out of the way for the next episode that will be a little bigger than this one, but now I'll leave you with a speed run of getting a furnace as fast as possible.